Hey, my name is Larry. I'm an alcoholic addict. I'd like to talk to you about addiction and drug of choice. Whew, where do I start? I've been a methamphetamine addict, drug addict since I was 15 years old. I'm 50 now. Decided to eat clean 4/20 of 07. In prison, did my last line. My methamphetamine uses put me in prison 3 different times for a total of 8 years. Mass destruction in my life. Upbringing of my son. I'm a single father when he was 2 years old. Just wreaked havoc on his life. I'm here to tell you there is a way out. The shirt I'm wearing is Northpoint Recovery. Let me tell you a little bit more about myself before we go into that. A drug of choice I was talking about, DOC, in the beginning of the film here. There's only a handful of people in this world. I say handful, a majority, I guess, a small majority, can use alcohol or pot or whatever may be and not go back to the drug of choice. Mine is methamphetamine. So say I drink a beer, I'm opening that door, I could end up going back to meth and lose everything, go to prison, whatever. And that's what happened. Last time I used, I got clean in 4/20 of 07. Did my last line in prison. Got out a year and a half later. Ran for 8 years, clean, sober. About 2 years ago, took a drink of a beer, looked at my partner next to me and said, "Hey, I'm going to order a beer. I think everything will be okay. It's been 8 years. I think I can handle it." Wasn't craving it. Nothing like that. Drank it. Then started drinking on my days off at work. Started doing it every day. Then switched to hard alcohol because thought the beer was making me fat and bloated. Couldn't get the feel, you know what I mean? Once I opened that door, man, my drug of choice is meth. Okay? So the beer was not filling the hole. Smoking pot. Drinking vodka. Start doing pills. Did that for about a year and a half. Bam! Got me back to meth in June of 2016. I ran hard till about December of 2016. I mean hard. I mean harder than I've ever done. And I've done meth for 25 to 27 years. The disease is progressive and fatal, okay? And I proved that time and time again. And this last time, holy crap, man. I'm telling you, I damn near killed myself. Subconsciously trying to commit suicide. I don't know what was going on there. Was trying to work on it, work-wise doing it. Never did that before. Always, didn't have a job when I used, so I slept when I wanted to. It was a freaking mess, man. I went to rehab, okay? I got some help, 28-day program. Never thought it'd work. Northpoint Recovery, okay? My brother had to drive me there because I was such a mess. I couldn't take the plane. I'm from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and the program's out there in Boise. It's about 8 hours away. My brother drove me there in a snowstorm, and I just didn't think it'd work the 28 days, Anyway, a kid pulls up because we get there at 11:30 at night, and he's not even working at the time. He's at home, but they're waiting for my arrival. He pulls up there and he says, "Are you Larry?" I'm like, "You're just a fucking kid. How old are you?" I don't remember what he said, 23, 24. I said, are you an addict? Are you an addict, man? And he goes, I am, man. I've been an addict since I was 14, methamphetamine and heroin IV user. And I'm all, okay. I'll listen to what you have to say. They pulled me in the doors, I walked the doors. Mind I tell you that nothing's locked, okay? Nothing's locked, so you can leave anytime. They give you the tools to stay there. And when I mean tools, I actually missed the place, okay? Not that I'm going to use and go back, but I got to share myself. I got to really find out who I was, which I really did not know who I was. Very interesting. Sobbing, crying, all this crap would come out of you. I mean, they dug deep, and I dug deep. And I'm telling you, in 28 days, and this is the cool part, the counselors, a lot of the nurses, most of the staff are addicts. So when they tell you they understand what you're going through, they understand what you're going through. I know how you feel. They really do. Okay? Many years ago, I was in a program in prison, a year-long program, intense, very intense program. And the thing that bothered me when I was there, I didn't use the program to my benefit. I mean, I just didn't. I used 6 days after I got out of prison from it. I was released right from the year program. That was partially on me. But the thing that bothered me that I had to hang up with was the counselors and stuff there. None of them were addicts. They'd be like, we know how you feel. We understand what you're going through. No, you don't. You don't fucking understand me. And a lot of addicts have chips on their shoulder as it is. That was on me. I learned in my 28-day program. That was on me. Okay? But the cool part of Northpoint Recovery is that they're addicts. They're sharing their stories with you. Your counselors are. I'm like, holy shit, man. This dude was just like me, and now he's running this place. And they're constantly working their programs. See, I never worked my program when I was sober for 8 years, okay? So I white-knuckled the whole thing. You know, I'm going to stop. Look around when I was in prison. I don't want to be here for the rest of my life, which I was promised by the judge, okay? I was promised by the judge, you will die in prison for your next felony. I got six felonies and like 24 misdemeanors. Freaking waste case to society, okay? And the 8 years I was sober, all I did was just go to work, come home. I mean, don't mind me, I would have fun and stuff, but I was always thinking, this could be better with drugs. This could be better if I was smoking pot. Of course this would be better with meth. Okay, awfulizing sobriety. In that 28-day program in Northpoint Recovery, they helped me realize that I had a disease. I never knew I had a disease before. Never even knew. I have a fucking disease, okay? And although I'm not responsible for it, I'm responsible for my recovery, okay? I'm allergic to drugs, man. I started drinking 2 years ago, doing pills. Like I said, it took me a year and a half to get back to my drug of choice. Never thought I would be a tweaker again. Never thought I would use meth again, okay? Used it for 25, 27 years, like I said, on almost an everyday basis. Sober 8 years, from 15 to 50, okay, in that time frame. Can't believe I'm still here. Anyway, Northpoint Recovery, mindful, spiritual, one-on-one counseling. I got to share myself. Others shared with me in groups. We got to dig deep. Mindful classes we had. We had art. We had yoga. It was a whole thing, man. It was very, very cool. I miss it. I miss the people there. I'm still in touch with them. It worked for me. I never knew my true self. I never did. I never felt comfortable enough. I was always hiding who I was. You know, I'm Mr. Tough Guy. I'm this and that. Whatever. This last time, man, my family had experience, going through their heads. Oh my God, here we go again. The cops are coming. The SWAT team's going to come running through the house. We're gonna lose everything. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, it's real. Okay? Northpoint Recovery. If you get hung up on your drug of choice, man, or anything, I suggest you don't use once. But here's the deal. It took me a year and a half to get back to my drug of choice. It could take you a day. It could take you 10 years. Or it might not ever happen. If you can smoke that pot, if you can drink that beer and you're an addict of some sort, and those aren't your drug of choices, good for you. Okay? Good for you. I know I can't, and I know a lot of you can't. It took me a year and a half, okay? And I was right back to where I was times 20. You get hung up, you get in a jam, call Northpoint Recovery. They can help you. Stay sober one day at a time, guys. All right? Love you. Have a good day. Grateful.